talk again about predictions. Can you say prediction?
Prediction.
Raise your hand if you know what prediction is. Zane.
Prediction is like when you're reading a story and you're like, I think this will happen now in the other page.
Yes, it's when you're reading a story and you think that you can guess what's happening next, right? And remember, we studied a little bit about prediction in grade 1, that we can guess what's going to happen next. But in grade 2, we are going to guess what's going to happen at the end of the book. Okay?
What?
Yes,
What?
we're going to be a little bit more like,
Sassy.
yes, we're going to be a little more like grown up when we predict, okay? Can I do a prediction that says like, oh, I'm going to predict that my character, like if I'm reading a story about, let's say, Mo Williams, and I'm reading about the pigeon driving the bus, right? Can I predict that, oh, you know what I predict at the end of the story? That the pigeon will turn into an elephant.
What?
This is nothing to do with the story, is it?
No.
So my prediction needs to be,
It's a bird.
it's a bird.
We have to talk about the bird.
We have to talk about the bird. We cannot change the bird to an elephant.
Yes.
Not an elephant.
It needs to be realistic.
It needs to be realistic. Thank you, Bilal. That's the word I was looking for. It needs to be realistic. If I predict what I'm going to have for my lunch, can I say, I predict I'm going to have, oh, let me think, flowers for my lunch. Is that a good prediction? No, that's not a good prediction. I need to predict something realistic. What could I have for my lunch? Bilal?
Chicken nuggets
Chicken nuggets, yes, Mace.
and cucumber.
Cucumber, yes, Rita.
Apple, banana.
Apple and bananas, yes, Yaman. Burger, those are realistic predictions, okay? I cannot predict that I'm going to eat a shoe for my lunch. Unrealistic. So right now we're going to read a story and we're going to predict what happens next in a story, okay? And let's think about what's going to happen at the end of the book. Please change the slide again, please. Okay, so I can make a realistic prediction. Thumbs up if you can make a realistic prediction. Yes, we can make a realistic prediction. Change slide, Yaman. Okay, so I predict, this is the sentence that we have to start. I predict, can you repeat? I predict. Okay, so today we will read a story about Wemberly. This is Wemberly. Do you see her?
Yeah, why does she have a black eye?
Sometimes we can predict books just by looking at the picture. Okay? This is a mouse, and this is her color. Sometimes they have different colors. She's not hurt. She just her color, like she has black spots. Like see, her ears, her face has black spots. It's not because she's hurt. It's just the way she looks. Okay? So her name is Wemberly. Wemberly worried. Oh, look at the title. Wemberly worried. Can you start predicting what this book will be about? Bilal.
She'll be worried.
Do you think she will be worried? Maria. Will be worried? Say.
I think she'll be worried, right?
You think she will be worried, Mace?
I think he'll stay like that move and every walk.
Oh, okay, so let's see. She used to worry about everything. That's what the story is about. She used to worry about everything. Let's try to predict how the end of the story will be. So we already know her name is Wemberly Worried, and she used to worry about everything. Let's predict. Yes, go back. Okay, go.
Okay.
Next. Okay, so what worry means? Raise your hand if you know what worry means. Hannah. Yaman.
Scared.
Scared. Anybody else? Umar.
You want to do this, but you're scared to do it.
You're scared to do something, Maria? Sad?
Worried is like and then you leave your wallet and you get worried like, oh no, how am I gonna pay?
Yes. You laugh?
Or someone is with a gun. What? Yeah.
Okay, next, let's read the story. Okay, I will read the story, you guys listen, okay? Wemberly Worried is the title. Wemberly worried about everything.
Everything.
Big things. I want to make sure you were still here. She went to her mom's room. Little things. Mama, what if I shrink? You know, shrink and make you smaller. Like when you become smaller.
Mama.
And things in between. She worried about everything.
Mama.
Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Okay, Mama? At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house?
No.
And the crack in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise the radiators made. What if there is a snake inside?
What's a radiator?
This thing that makes your house warmer when you live in the places that are
Like
cold.
a heater.
Yeah, like a heater.
Like
At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the boats on the slides and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high, she said. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Do you have a car seat in your car?
yeah. No.
I found her, sweetie. Petals is lost forever. I will wait for you, Petal. Now she's on the washing machine. She's waiting for Petal. Yes, yeah, Mom? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. The hair will fall. Are you predicting what's going to happen at the end of the story?
Yeah.
Don't tell me, just predict. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there's nothing to worry about. Look, they came. This is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. But when Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake, yeah, Mom? On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade.
What's a parade?
Parade's like when everybody walks wearing their Halloween costume. See, said her father, there's nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one, the only butterfly. First she worried there were so many butterflies, and now she's worried that she's the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. School. Now she grew up and she needs to go to school.
No.
Wemberly worried about the start of school. Did you worry about the start of school?
Yeah.
Did you juice?
Oh.
She worried about the start of the school more than anything she had ever worried about before. Yeah, Mom?
I love school.
I love school,
And Dad?
her dad said. Okay, so now let's predict. Let's bubble think and predict what's going to happen. What do you predict is going to happen at the end of the story? I'm going to call who raised their hand Allie, what do you predict? Huh? A party? A party? Yes, Mace.
I think he'll get scared of the school.
Do you think she will get scared of the school?
Not
Loud.
scared.
Not scared. You don't think she'll be
I think it's a star of the school. Star.
Oh, you think she'll be the start of the school, like the start of the week? Oh, that's your prediction? Zane,
I think.
you predict? Yeah, I
I
predict.
predict that next, at the end, she will just say like, I'm not worried of everything. I want to go to school, maybe something like that.
So you think she won't be worried anymore and she will want to go to school?
Yeah.
Be loud.
And me too.
You too?
That he'll not be worried.
Okay, Omar?
I think.
I predict.
That I think she'll get a friend, which is a aunt. A friend, and then she won't be worried for.
Okay, so let's see. Yaman.
And I'm friends.
Okay, by the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? Remember she had spots,
Oh,
black
yeah.
spots? What if no one else wears stripes? Because she wears stripes, right? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? Like Miss Aline is mean.
Not
I
me.
know. What if the room smells bad?
Who cares about that?
What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry?
Cool.
Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there.
May have fun.
While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachin, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Miss Peachin said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. I think this is Jewel. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll, just like Wemberly.
But she doesn't have spots.
At first, Wemberly and Jew just picked at each other, like just look, picked. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rubbed her ear, said Wemberly. I rubbed her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. See? Petal and Niblet. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, called Miss Peachin as the students walked out of the door.
Let's go to home.
So, what do you think happened? Do you think Zay got it right? Do you think she was worried at the end?
Yeah.
About school? Was she? Was Wemberly worried at the end or no?
No.
No, she wasn't worried anymore, right? Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. So she told her teacher, don't worry, I will come back tomorrow. So it's a nice story. Look, and everybody's happy. Let's see, this is it. So were you able to make a realistic prediction? Yes? Yes? See if you have more slides. No, Mark? No? No? Okay, that's it.